Well, hey there, moviegoers. This is Alex again with another edition of Talkies. This week I want to talk to you guys about Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, rated PG-13, is the new fantasy drama movie directed by David Yates. It's the 7th installment of the Harry Potter movie franchise based on the popular books by J.K. Rowling. The movie stars, among others, Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint. So let's get started and talk about David Yates. Yates is one of many on the long list of directors in the Harry Potter film franchise, and in my opinion, the best man for the job. At least at this stage in the story. He directed the 5th and 6th films, and now the 2 parts that will make up the final movie, The Deathly Hallows. And honestly, since he's taken the helm, these movies have gotten better and better. The style he brings to these movies just brings out a whole new dimension of Harry Potter. And I really can't get enough of it. So first in the cast is Harry Potter himself, Daniel Radcliffe. Radcliffe has grown up on the screen under the persona of Harry Potter since way back in the year 2000. God, it seems like forever ago. To be honest, I really didn't think he had grown that much as an actor since the beginning of the franchise. He was really good when he was 11, and then he got a little better, and then he kinda just was at a standstill. Until now. I don't know what he's been doing differently, but I really hope he keeps it up. I was really impressed with how he stepped it up in this film, and I can't wait to see how he closes it. Next is Emma Watson. Oh, I love her! But again, she wasn't really impressing me from about the middle of the franchise until, well, now. She's actually grown a lot as an actress since the 6th film. The things I didn't like about her portrayal in the previous movies seem to disappear altogether. And yes, she's absolutely stunning. I'm more of a Ginny Weasley fan myself, but, you know. Watson did a fantastic job in this film, and again, I can't wait to see her in the next one. So lastly is my favorite of the main 3, Rupert Grint. Grint, I've always felt, was the most talented of the 3. I think he plays an excellent sidekick, has excellent timing, and is just an excellent Ron Weasley. And like the other 2, Grint stepped it up a couple of notches in this film. He still acts as the comic relief for the movie, but because this movie has a bit of a darker story, he darkens his character a little bit, without getting rid of the Ron Weasley humor. Grint is the one I'm going to go see in other films. So I'm a very proud Harry Potter nerd. I've made my way through all the books, I know all the characters, and I have not missed a midnight showing in the history of the franchise. Deathly Hallows Part 1 was incredible. There was so much crammed into this 146 minutes. But you never feel rushed, you never feel overwhelmed. It's a casual viewer's movie, and it's a hardcore movie buffs movie, and it's a Harry Potter fans movie. It was absolutely incredible to watch. I gotta plug this though, there's a scene where Harry, Ron, and Hermione are being chased through the woods, and the camera work in the scene is absolutely astonishing. I had to go online and see exactly how they did it. The visuals and the acting and everything about this movie was just so cool and so Harry Potter. But the one thing you're gonna want to remember before you buy your ticket is this is the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Emphasis on Part 1. It's really only half a movie. So there's no real end to the story. About 2 or 3 scenes before the ending of the film, you kind of feel it coming to a close, and this is the part where I turned to my brother and said, "This ending's gonna suck." And it did. In a very good way, if that makes any sense. The movie's just so good, and you want so much more, and you just crave closure, but the movie doesn't give you any of that. And having read the book, I know that there's just so much more story to tell. And there's so many more awesome things to come. There's a real love-hate thing with this movie. But boy does it bring you on one crazy roller coaster ride. The problem with this roller coaster is once you get to the top of the hill, they're gonna leave you there until July 15th. Until then, I really do think this movie will satisfy. And if you're a Harry Potter fan or just a fantasy fan, you'll love this movie. So that is it for this week's edition of Talkies. Signing off for FingerLakes1.com, my name is Alex Sinacropi, and what I really want to do is direct. I'll see you guys later.
I think